You're all welcome to this webinar. This is the Dellyman Affiliate Opportunity Webinar. So I'd like to welcome all of you. We'll just go on so that others that are coming can join us. We have over 100 registrations. So this is going to be an exciting time, and I hope we make it worth your while as well. Don't forget, because it's a webinar, so you can't you can give feedback verbally. So we will use the chat box to take your questions and your comments, and we'll try the moderators. We have two of them, Mr. Obu Emmanuel and Mr. Rakib Okosi. They will be co-presenters, and they will be able to also take those questions or read them out while I answer them. My name is Dare Ojobelo, and I'm the founder CEO of Dellyman. And I think for some of us, we have met in this kind of fora online. So that will just be the introduction. I lead a team of very passionate young men and women that I've invited into the logistics space, what we're doing so that we can change, together we can change the world, starting from Nigeria, of course. And as you know, we can't do this alone. So we have logistic partners we work with. Recently, we launched an anchor partnership program, which is supposed to help us grow out of Lagos, following our nationwide expansion plan. And then today, we'll just be talking about the affiliates, the Dellyman affiliates. These are also partners that we can work with just to make sure that we realize the overall goals and vision of Dellyman. So let me just state some few caveats, some hard facts, so that we are properly aligned for this webinar. Today's webinar is not a motivational speaking webinar. The intention is not to hype the message today. We just want to speak to the truth. So it's not a motivational webinar. It's not a make quick money or get rich overnight session. So I'm not here tonight to tell us how to reach your first 1 million naira or 10 million naira in 72 hours. That's not the purpose of this session. It is also not a do it once and go to sleep passive income. Some people will tell you, you know, this opportunity, you just jump into it or come into it and you don't have to do anything. And you can go to sleep and your money will start to make money for you. So this is not a do it once and certainly not a go to sleep passive income opportunity. And of course, this is not a multi-level marketing. Some of us are already used to MLM. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's just that this is not the business of multi-level marketing. Bring one person and earn some commission from your downline and all of that. This is not MLM. The product or service we're describing today is real. The people and businesses that are buying the services are indeed real and very legitimate. Okay, so there are no ghosts anywhere, if you will. And this opportunity requires zero investment. There's nothing to pay to sign up. The more you work, of course, the more you earn. So let me just explain a bit about how we started. We've been in the market, and when I say we've been in the market, we've been building our platform in the last 1.5 years. So probably approximately 18 months now. And the journey has been very exciting, but it's also a journey of self-discovery because the more we go deep into the industry, the more we unveil the hard truths and the hard facts about what is wrong and what needs to be changed in the industry. But let's start with the market. How big is the market that we're talking about? Because the cake has to be big enough, the pie has to be big enough for us to even say we want to call some other persons to or stakeholders to come share out of the cake. Today, there is growing e-commerce and retail industry across Africa. It's not a trend that is unique to Africa. E-commerce and retail industry, it's on fire across the entire world. But African story is unique in the sense that we're doing a catch-up, and with all the enablers for the growth of e-commerce and retail industry, i.e., better internet, higher internet penetration rate, smarter phones, cashless society or economy, cashless economy, and there are multiple payment options online. There are several things that are helping the growth of that industry, especially across Africa. And of course, you know the millennial population that we have as well, and all the interest to do things more conveniently. So Africa is probably going to overtake most part of the world in terms of the percentage growth or the rate or pace of growth as far as this industry is concerned. In 2018, it was estimated that the value of e-commerce trade in Nigeria was about $13 billion. That's huge. And before the pandemic, the statistics that were reported by McKinsey, consulting firm, projected that the e-commerce trade will actually reach about $75 billion by 2025. And this is already 2021. So we are at the forefront of events. Today, logistics and delivery services, especially in Nigeria, are largely dominated by the global players like DHL, FedEx, Aramex. And I'm talking about logistics generally. Our focus is more on the last mile. We see how we are competing in that space. But you also have some local leaders like GIG Logistics, KOS from Konga, and a few other ones as well. From an e-commerce perspective, Jumia has daily deliveries today from Jumia services. The marketplace for e-commerce is probably something in the neighborhood of 100,000 deliveries or orders on a daily basis. In our research, we found out that Konga is about half the Jumia numbers. But there are also several small e-commerce businesses, companies or merchants that have taken their businesses online and have launched or about to launch e-commerce platform. A lot of those guys are rolling out e-commerce services on a daily basis. We are projecting that Nigeria could easily reach about 50 to 100,000 e-commerce, small e-commerce merchants, because there are tools that can help them take their businesses online. Despite all of these fantastic metrics, you'll find out that logistics is the industry that guarantees the success of e-commerce. Like they say, e-commerce is nothing without logistics. So logistics is very key to an e-commerce industry. There are a few problems that we stumbled on when we set out as a platform provider. I'm talking about Dellyman now. Logistics industry, as of today, is not big enough, is not strong enough, is not well organized to be able to support the growing e-commerce market or general retail market. And the reasons for this, as we found out, is that the industry itself has insufficient assets. Most of the industry players don't have the technology to guarantee efficient service. Even the few assets that are available can be idle most of the time. We found this was the case, or this is the case. And then some asset providers may be visible or active in one part of the city, and everybody is just going to do business where they think they can get business on a daily basis. And some other areas of the city are then not covered. So there's also lack of coverage. Okay? And then the industry, up to this point, has been largely unregulated. We're beginning to see NIPOST roll out a licensing regime. They tried to do some enforcement about a week or two. We wait and see how far they can sustain that. But because of lack of regulation, no barriers to industry entry. We also have proliferation of logistic companies all over the place. We indeed have operators that are, running the business with poorly maintained assets. And because of the way service is delivered today, there is indeed loss of consumer confidence. So packages are not picked when they should be picked. Promises that are made concerning delivery are never kept most of the time. And in some cases, we've seen packages get missing or even deliberately stolen. And the customers don't have recourse to any organization where they can lodge complaints. So they just have to live with that ugly experience. And these are some of the problems that we think that somebody has to jump in to solve. As a result of all of these problems, today we see last mile delivery takes on the average 3 to 5 days, even with the leading e-commerce service providers. And you already know some of them, and maybe you have some of those experiences. So what exactly is the solution to some of these problems that I just highlighted? The first thing is that we must solve the problem of same-day delivery. Because today, even in other climes, it's no longer fashionable to deliver 2 days, 3 days. If you can't do same day, at the minimum, you're expected to do next day. So number one thing we need to do is solve the problem of same-day delivery. And this is one of the things that Dellyman set out to do. How can we deliver faster and how can we deliver safer? One of the things we feel will solve the problem of delay and guarantee better success rate in delivery is to increase the number of logistic assets. And the way we're doing that is to open up access to logistic assets through aggregation. Okay? And aggregation basically means you have a marketplace where you bring all providers of service with their assets to a single platform and make these assets available to customers who also come to the platform to buy those services, pretty much like Uber and Bolt. And then, be able to deliver an on-demand logistics service using technology. So that I can sit at the comfort of my home or office and call for delivery just by using an application. And anyone that is available, I don't need to know them. Once I'm connected to them through the platform, I don't need to know who they are, where they are located. Within a few minutes, they just show up and they pick my package. So that's on demand. Okay, and then be able to offer a delivery infrastructure to retailers and e-commerce platform so that they don't need to own logistic assets. Some of the things we found out today is because of the low trust, and lack of confidence in the industry. Some merchants are even buying their own assets. You see dry cleaning companies, you see restaurants, pharmacies, salons. They are owning their own assets because they can't trust the logistic companies. And these are some of the things that we feel we can solve. How can you provide these assets, okay, and the delivery infrastructure to retailers and e-commerce platforms so that they don't need to own their own logistic assets? And the last point there is about regulation. So NIPOST is already changing the landscape. So hopefully to force accountability, ensure that logistic companies can be held to quality service, And this ultimately will increase trust. With trust, trust that you can pick, trust that the package will arrive in good time and even arrive safely, and trust that they can pay you online even when they don't know you. So all of these things, just sort of like ensures that the industry can then be active, and all the various stakeholders and investors can then realize a return on their investment. So we are Dellyman. As some of you may already know, we're a logistic marketplace that is focused on delivering priority and time-sensitive packages same day. So to put it in context, we usually just say we're the Uber for logistics because everybody knows Uber. So imagine that we do exactly what Uber does, but this is about moving packages, parcels, documents, and all that. And so we're able to show up in a matter of minutes to pick a package and ensure that the owner of the package can track the package from the point of pickup to delivery. And we do that with some geofencing technology that targets the assets that are closest to pick up, just to reduce the time to pick up and ultimately the time to deliver the package. To talk about the opportunity as an affiliate, because that's what we're talking about today, I also need to share with us the opportunity that same-day delivery promise has thrown our way as a tech startup. The moment we set out to focus on same-day delivery, certain organizations started to notice us. And I'm not saying same-day delivery that you see everybody writing on their bikes, on their vans, and on their website. I'm saying same-day delivery that truly works. Same-day delivery without conditions. So it's not a same-day delivery that is sold as if you bring it before 12, then we guarantee same day. Okay? So it's hard work, but we've been able to validate our business model, and some organizations that have piloted and tested and did some deliveries have seen that with Dellyman, same-day delivery promise actually works. So the first opportunity we have in the market is with InterSwitch, that all of us already know. So they are launching e-commerce on Quick Teller. Today you can buy airtime, you can pay for your DSTV cable, you can buy data, you can even pay for school fees. There's a lot you can do on Quick Teller. But they also want to start to sell stuff by launching an e-commerce on Quick Teller. Today, we've been told that Quick Teller has over 5 million account holders. So just put that number at the back of your mind because it helps us in this conversation. Okay. So InterSwitch is about to launch an e-commerce, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months. And it has a potential to do a daily delivery of about 100,000 to 200,000 packages. Okay, at least over the next 1 to 3 years. So we're not saying the day it starts, it launches the e-commerce, it will start to do 100,000 deliveries per day. But the 5 million account holders, if we just take 1% of that number, that should come to something like 50,000. 2% will be 100,000. So just by using numbers alone, and of course you have to look at the size of InterSwitch and their capabilities or capacity to be able to drive a marketing campaign and leverage on that customer base. So these are really achievable numbers, especially when we're saying over the next 2 years. And Dellyman is the sole delivery platform that is plugged into the e-commerce. There is no other service provider they are talking to, and all the tests they have done is strictly with this plugin to Dellyman. There are other major e-commerce that are soon to launch. One of them, of course, is Unified Payment Services, the company behind Pay Attitude. They're also a payment switching company like InterSwitch, probably second in line. And they're launching an e-commerce platform. Right now, there is an ongoing test with integration with Dellyman. Because again, that's because they were looking for same-day delivery. And when they stumbled on Dellyman through an advert that we did, and tested our platform, they were super excited. So we're also expecting them to launch that e-commerce any moment from now. Dellyman also has a plugin that we've built, a couple of them, to help small e-commerce with tools to connect seamlessly with our platform. So there are some small e-commerce operators that have launched e-commerce with free e-commerce platform like WooCommerce from WordPress, Shopify, even though that's a paid one, CS Card. There are a number of, easy to use, easy to launch e-commerce platform that most of these small e-commerce operators are leveraging on. So what we've done is we've built plugins to make the integration with Dellyman seamless and easy. So in a couple of weeks, you should see some of our advertorials showing that we are now connected with WooCommerce, with Shopify, with Equid, with Magento, with CS Card. And as we find more of those platforms, e-commerce platform, we also continue to make or build those plugins. Overall target for us is to reach about 500,000 to 1 million deliveries per day over the next 5 to 8 years. Okay? So on a daily basis, we expect that all of the partnership, coming out of these opportunities, because these opportunities will continue to grow, the companies we are partnering with themselves will also grow in the size of what they're doing in the e-commerce space. And for us, when they sneeze, we catch the cold, right? So in the next 5 to 8 years, we expect that our daily deliveries should reach something like 500,000 to 1 million deliveries on a daily basis. And how do we get there? How do we start to, so we're not going to wait for the e-commerce opportunities to find us. Our strategy, which we call market adoption strategy, is in two folds. The first one is, if you have those number of orders that I just described, you will still need the assets to, power, or deliver those, orders. So there is a supply side of this whole deal. And of course, there is the demand, which is the customer side. So the left side of this page is the strategy around asset aggregation, which I mentioned earlier on. Bring as many companies as possible to a single platform with all their assets so that those assets are available. We've already started doing that. Today, we have over 1,000 signed up logistic partners, and 200 plus or so of them are verified through KYC. But recently, we also discovered that we need to accelerate our expansion across the country, be focused on that roadmap to expand across the city of Lagos. But even within Lagos, there are some areas that, are still very challenging, especially the end points of Lagos. I'm talking about, Kokomaiko or Joaxis. You're going to Ibejuleki. You're going to somewhere around Songo Ota border with all this Yanopaja and all that. And when you move towards Ikorodu, there are some aspects of Ikorodu that almost take you into Ogun State. So how do we maintain presence there so that the operators in those areas or the riders or drivers in those areas can take off early, in the morning and execute orders that are booked very early. So one way to do that is to partner with representatives, working with Dellyman, more like a franchise model. And we have called them anchor partners. So we did a seminar or a webinar about a week and a half ago describing this anchor partnership model. So today we've broken Lagos into 16 territories. And those territories will be owned and managed by anchor partners. The whole idea of the anchor partners is that they will go out and onboard logistic partners within that area. And those partners as they execute jobs, the anchor partner will get a commission of every job that is executed by the logistic partners that they have onboarded. But beyond that, we'll give them access to our back end, so they start to provide first level support to customers who have booked within their territories, okay, because they understand their territories better. So this is more like replicating the back office team at Dellyman, okay, across all those territories in Lagos. So taking the business and the support right to the door of the customer. We believe that this is going to be a major game changer for Dellyman and for what we are trying to do in the industry. On the right side, you will see B2B customers. These are merchants that are selling products. It's good when we do B2C, those who do delivery once in a while, sometimes once in a month, twice in a month. But the real business will be those who sell stuff, those who sell products. And those are the ones that we have so classified as B2B customers or merchants. So how, again, do we reach those merchants? Similar to the anchor partners, okay, we are now saying the affiliates partners will be in the best position to take the message to the merchants within the areas that they operate, or at least within their circle of influence. So even over social media, you'll be able to onboard a customer without being physically close to that customer. So the whole idea or essence is we open up the access, the opportunity to get to these B2B customers or merchants who generally may be doing 5 deliveries on a daily basis, 10 deliveries on a daily basis, because they sell goods. Okay, so we're going to focus on this right-hand side because we're talking about affiliate marketing opportunity today. The affiliates will be very strategic to, onboard merchants and then, convey the value of using a Dellyman platform, because merchants also want their packages to be delivered safely and to be delivered with speed. Moving on. So today's webinar is about affiliate marketing. So if you look at the previous slide, I said we're going to be focusing on the B2B customers, the merchants, and then the affiliates that will take the message to them. Affiliate marketing, the whole idea is we want to leverage on affiliates to extend our marketing reach, like I said. And we're targeting 500 affiliates over the next 3 to 6 months. And we want to be deliberate and aggressive about it. I think we are even late. It was in our original plan, so we're doing a catch-up and we're going to accelerate that process. We're expecting that each affiliate will be able to onboard 50 merchants over time, merchants that are doing an average of 2 orders per day. So that means that from all our affiliates, we could easily see about 50,000 orders or deliveries on a daily basis. So because 500 affiliates, each of them onboarding 50 merchants, and the merchants doing 2 deliveries per day, comes to about 50,000 deliveries per day. So aggressively, we want to onboard affiliates over a period of 3 to 6 months. And we will support them with continued training through webinars and even live seminars. We're expecting that similar to the model of Anchor Partner where we have territories, we're also going to set up affiliate chapters, okay, in major cities, using Lagos as an example. So there will be different chapters, and the chapters basically will be a forum where these affiliates will come together and understand or learn about the product, get marketing training, and continue to get better in the way they speak and talk about the product, get a feedback from the market for us, and then we can continue to iterate the platform and the software. So what is affiliate? Some of us are already used to the term, but let me just, for the benefit of those who may be new to the terminology. What is affiliate? Affiliates basically are those who are positioning for multiple streams of income. Okay, everyone should have multiple streams of income. Daily income, no matter how small, beats lump sum payment every day. And I know this from experience. You can be lucky to do a contract of 15, 20, 50 million. But that money will, that money will disappear because it will chase, all of those money. That money will be chased by a lot of, needs on a daily basis. Okay, but that's why they say the rich also cry. There are times when, even with those big contracts, you need just 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 naira, and there's no cash in hand or cash anywhere in the bank. So daily income, especially when it becomes predictable, it beats, lump sum payment every day. Getting money on a recurring basis, you can never go wrong. And most of the multiple streams of income give passive incomes, which means that you can make money while you are not working. That's the whole idea of, additional or multiple streams of income. But to be good at it, to enjoy it and to do it well, you have to find business opportunities that you have passion for. Okay, you don't just jump on any opportunity that is called, that you are called out to make, an additional stream of income. Do you have passion for that area of business or opportunity? So talking about the multiple streams of income, there are different models out there in the market. You have reseller, you have agency, you have marketers, you have affiliates. Sometimes these words all mean the same thing. Okay? And it may be the case that there is a thin line that also divides them, separates them. But today we are focusing on affiliates. There's a word that is also commonly used called franchise, which I didn't list here. So if you understand franchise, you understand affiliates. So who is an affiliate? An affiliate is a person or organization that is officially attached to a larger body. Okay? So you're actually part of that larger body as an affiliate. Anchor partners are like affiliates, okay? Except that they don't market the product from the revenue side. Anchor partners will onboard logistic partners. An affiliate is officially recognized and identified as being part of a larger body. So affiliate marketing is then a performance-based marketing system because that affiliate must be assessed based on performance. Okay, whether they are most of the time they are not, physically in the same office environment as the larger. There must be a way to measure their performance because they are also rewarded on the basis of that performance. Okay, so the business rewards the affiliate for the customers that they bring into the business through their efforts. And there are four parties or four parts to an affiliate program. The merchant, who is the owner of the product, or it can also be the product itself, the product or brand, the customer, and then the affiliate. Generally, affiliates are not required to own or invest in the product or service. Okay, so you're not carrying a product around, you're not investing in the product to start the affiliate program. Okay. So what's the product for this affiliate? The Dellyman marketplace is basically the product, an efficient platform for matching delivery requests with logistic companies. And our platform is both web and mobile ready. So basically the product we're talking about is the Dellyman marketplace. Delivery companies are presented to customers based on price and their past customer ratings for those of you who have used the service. So what the platform does is that it shows you as a customer who wants to book the delivery companies that are close to pick up, you see their price, you see their past customer ratings, and you even see the number of deliveries that they've done in the past. The platform is set out to reduce pickup time so that the overall delivery time can also be reduced. Of course, like I said earlier on, this platform helps to then, once you deliver on time, you deliver to promise, that increases confidence, okay, especially in a low trust environment. Ultimately, we are guaranteeing same-day delivery. Packages can be tracked by the customers from pickup to delivery. And of course, we ensure that we don't deliver to the wrong person because we use a secured delivery code. So let's talk about the affiliate opportunity. There's few assumptions that we have made. And the first thing is that we're targeting 100,000 daily deliveries in the next 18 to 24 months. Like I said, we've currently onboarded about 1,000 logistic companies, and that's still growing, and over 200 of them are verified through KYC. The target is to reach about 5,000 logistic companies with an average of 2 to 3 assets, hopefully over the next 2 years, 24 months. Today, we're saying, let's assume estimated daily delivery per asset is between 6 to 10, depending on the distance. We average about 18 kilometers for all our deliveries today. And this data is important for us to know how far customers send us for each delivery. So it averages about 18 kilometers. And so we're today doing about 1,400 naira on the average for those 18 kilometers. But for this affiliate opportunity, I've taken a figure of 800, okay, for the average delivery price. And of course, we work Saturdays, Monday to Saturday. So we're using 25 days as a benchmark for the figures I'm going to show you. The deal with affiliate is an affiliate commission of 3% on every order that is booked on the platform by customers that were onboarded by the affiliate. Right. So as an affiliate, you may ask at this point, okay, what does this mean? What does this translate to? How much money can I make? Okay, making money is an art, so we can follow a number of very clear paths that definitely then takes you to the point where you can say you're making or able to make money. And the first thing is that anybody who wants to make money out of this affiliate opportunity has to get product knowledge. You can't sell what you don't know, okay? And how do you get the product knowledge? You attend our product and marketing demos and webinars so that we can explain the product and help you answer some of the questions that the merchants you are targeting will be asking you out there on the field. You also need to use the platform to understand how it works. So as I will soon show you, if you are going to be an affiliate, you must first be a customer. It doesn't mean that you do a certain number of orders. We're not setting targets. It's just that that's the entry point. So once you understand how the process to sign up as a customer and book an order works, then you can convert yourself into an affiliate and you'll be able to explain that process to any customer you're onboarding. The number 4 next point there is very critical. How much money can I make? Well, I think the starting point is for you to set your financial goals. You need to decide what you want to do with money. Okay, some people it is about paying rent in the next 12 months, in the next 6 months. Some it may be about children's school fees, it might be about financing education, buying a car, buying a land, funding a professional exams, even getting married. So you need to set a financial goal, and that is what will drive how you move or work towards the kind of money that you're expecting to make. And the next point, of course, is once you set your financial goals, you then need to set a timeline to achieve those goals in terms of weeks and months. When do you want to buy that car? When do you want to buy the land? When do you want to fund your exam? When are you planning to get married? And then once you answer these questions, then you come up with a plan. And the next slide you will see is basically to give us an idea of, the possibilities when it comes to that plan. So you set up a plan. So what I showed there is our commission forecast. And I will explain this very briefly. There are 2 slides. The first slide assumes that as an affiliate, you are onboarding merchants that can do 2 deliveries per day. 2. That's the figure. Okay, the average order value is 800 naira, as I said, and our affiliate commission is 3%. So you see the daily affiliate commission, and then the monthly commission is the highlighted row in yellow. Of course, I'll talk about the second table. So in that first table, we're just saying that if you are an affiliate and you've signed up 5 merchants, and each of those merchants are doing 2 orders per day, then your commission will be about 6,000 naira in a month. And then it goes on like that. What if it was 20 merchants that you already have in your coffers and 2 deliveries per day? Then at that commission rate, your affiliate commission in a month will be about 24,000. What if you get to 50 merchants? Okay, if you get to 50 merchants, and remember, these merchants are in continuing business, okay? So those merchants, as they send 2 orders through Dellyman on a daily basis, your commission will come to about 60,000 a month, and so on and so forth. The next table you are saying is about merchants that will do 3 deliveries per day instead of 2. Same numbers, okay? But look at the column that talks about 50 merchants. So if I was an affiliate and I have 50 merchants that are doing 3 deliveries per day, then I'm guaranteed almost, about 90,000 in a month, okay, in recurring revenue. But that means that as long as those merchants continue to book for their orders, this commission will be automatically paid to the affiliate, and it's automated. Okay? So you can look at the columns of 80, 100, 200. It depends on what your financial goal is. I have another slide that talks about 5 orders. What if my merchants are the kind that do 5 orders per day? Again, same number of merchants, same average order value, and same commission rate of 3%. So at 50 merchants, I will be expecting an affiliate commission of about 150,000, and so on and so forth. If I reach 80 merchants, I'll be expecting to see about 240,000 naira in revenue, and so on and so forth. And you never stop earning, right? The more merchants you have, as long as they are happy with the service and they are not dropping off, and you're checking them every day to make sure that they don't drop off, and you are interacting with Dellyman to respond to any issues that those merchants may have before it gets terribly bad that they have to exit the platform, your commission is more or less protected, because on a daily basis, these customers or merchants are booking, and then you get rewarded by it. So what I've done here in the next slide is to do some modeling. Okay, so let's look at commission models. If I have 10 merchants doing 2 orders per day, similar to what I just showed you, but I'm putting it in a different context here. 10 merchants doing 2 orders per day will give me 12,000 per month. 20 merchants doing 2 orders per day will give me 24,000. 20 merchants doing 5 orders per day will give me 60,000 naira per month, and so on and so forth. Okay, so if I had 50 merchants doing 10 orders per day, I will be able to earn about 300,000 in a month. So at the bottom of that page, we're saying, how long will it even take me? So if you onboard 2 merchants, 10 days in a month, okay? So I'm not even saying every day, 10 days in a month. You will reach 50 or 60 merchants in about 2 to 3 months. So that last number of 50 merchants, okay, number 7, if you just onboard 2 merchants for 10 days in a month, just 10 days in a month, that's 1/3 of the month, you could easily reach 50 to 60 merchants in 2 to 3 months. Now, if each of the merchants do 5 deliveries per day, deliveries per day, you could also reach about 150,000 per month in 3 months. And after that 3 months, all you need to do is just continue to grow the merchant numbers. Otherwise, okay, if you don't lose any of them for some reasons, then your 150,000 is almost guaranteed on a monthly basis because the merchants are doing deliveries. So this is income on a perpetual basis. So that's the point I'm trying to make. So who should I target? So if this market is good, which is the case, who should I target? Number one, there are corporate clients. What do? We had a situation with an insurance company that wanted us to send very urgent documents to some of their staff, okay, and priority package, and they were willing to pay good money for it. There are some that will even tell you to get the signatures to confirm that the packages are delivered, and so they will do reverse logistics. So they're paying 2 ways, to send and then to bring back the proof of delivery. We're talking to banks now and looking at the possibility of helping them to move ATM cards, from one branch office to another. Luckily enough, we have a national license with NIPOST, so we can do those stuff, even with the big corporate companies, and just make sure we guarantee them, safety and confidentiality of whatever they are sending. There are several corporate clients that are sending documents. Some of them are ordering lunch for their offices, for their staff. So there's a long list of what you can do with corporate clients. You can also target online shoppers. Okay, people that are buying stuff online. They might order for something and they say, I will pick it up, or my delivery company will come pick it up. And if you find online stores, e-commerce, we can actually integrate with them. And those merchants will count as the merchants that you have onboarded. Next are the retailers and restaurants who don't have logistic assets. There are lots of them, okay? And if you took our service to them, they'll be super excited because they don't have to own an asset and invest in any asset. But there are also retailers and restaurants who have assets but don't have the technology tool for tracking, for scheduling, for bookings and all that. So just from a technology perspective alone, they might be interested. We also have individuals who require pickup and drop-off services and those who demand same-day delivery services. So the list of the kind of customers that we can market to is endless. We have restaurants, we have supermarkets, dry cleaners, electronic shops, fashion shops, jewelries, luxury items, pharmacies, hospitals. The list is endless. Anybody who sends goods from point A to point B or sells any kind of goods will be our target customers. So that gives you an idea as an affiliate who you should be talking to. Okay, so let me show us very quickly how the affiliate onboarding process works, just for about 5 minutes very quickly. Some of you may already have signed up to Dellyman, but let me just show us that bit. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the Dellyman platform? Okay, so you can't see that. Okay, so let me share my screen. I will come back to us, but let's continue so we don't waste time. So I'm back to the live demo page, if you can see it. Okay, so let's just move on from here. I'll try to come back. Affiliate opportunity, next steps. That demo I wanted to show you is just to see how to sign up. I hope I'll be able to bring it up. How to sign up as a customer, transition to an affiliate, and what you can do with your affiliate back end to track the customers that you have onboarded. When you share your link and you're not there, they sign up. We'll show you who has signed up as a customer under you, and then we'll also show you when they are booking orders. You'll also be able to see when last they booked an order, so that if you need to follow up with them, okay, so they don't drop off. What you don't want is a churn on the customers that are signing up. But we'll come back to this, to that. You need to get a smartphone. I believe all of us have smartphones, so that it helps you to download the customer app from the Play Store. We are releasing the iOS version, hopefully before the end of July. So this is for customer app. And then you have to sign up as a customer. You need a valid email address, and then apply as an affiliate. So once you're a customer that is already signed up, all you need to do to become an affiliate is to add your bank details. And the reason for that is we need to settle your commission to your bank account, and we'll automatically do that settlement through Paystack. So once the delivery has been done on the orders that are booked by the customers that you onboarded, then definitely automatically your commission is settled to that account. So once you add the bank account and you save the form, it triggers an approval request to the admin at the back end, and we'll see the details, and then your account as an affiliate will be active. So this page, I like this slide. It says, let the hustle begin, right? So that's the whole essence of this. We have been hustling for 2 years now, but we have a long-term vision to take on the market in an area that is overlooked even by the major players, which is to ensure that packages are delivered same day. So this is a side hustle for an affiliate, okay? And the affiliate is expected to combine direct sales with marketing. So in other words, you can walk into any merchant that has a physical store, or even just do marketing by emails, by sharing links in WhatsApp, by posting things on Facebook, Twitter when it's finally unbanned. There are lots of ways you can do marketing. And how do you do your marketing? It's simple, basic scripts to say we deliver fast, we deliver same day, sign up with this link, and you'll be sharing your affiliate links or your affiliate codes, okay, to targeted customers. And then you'll be targeting merchants and companies or customers who do anything between 2 to 5 deliveries every day at the minimum. You might be lucky to find some that will do 10 deliveries, 20 deliveries. We have an opportunity today, and that new opportunities say they do about 500 deliveries per day, and they are hoping to grow. Okay, so there are merchants out there, but I'm even lowering those expectations by saying, even if you find 2 to 5 deliveries, merchants will do 2 to 5 deliveries, that would be a good start. But you also need to constantly follow up with these customers from your affiliate dashboard, which I'm struggling to show you now. Okay, you need to constantly follow them because you will know when a new customer that saw your link on Facebook, on Twitter, has signed up. You will see their telephone numbers because they must give us a phone number to sign up. You see their email. And so you'll be able to engage them to say, hey, thank you for registering. How can I help you to make your first delivery? And if they're already doing deliveries, you also see when last they made deliveries and all the deliveries they've done from your affiliate dashboard. So we give you that data so that you can relate, with your customers and then be able to help them and do everything you can to keep them. Because if you keep them this month, next month, it guarantees your monthly affiliate commission. And then the next point is you have to focus on revenue and income generating activities. When I start the day, we recommend that you set aside at least 1 hour per day. Preferably, you do it first thing in the morning so that a merchant that needs delivery for the day can put you in their plan, can put you in their schedule. So what we mean by RIGA, revenue and income generating activities, is when you wake up, you are thinking, I want to onboard a merchant, because if I onboard a merchant, it's going to give me revenue. It's going to give me income. So what do I need to do to onboard a merchant? Your phone and your internet at that point must be focused on something that will generate that revenue. So you are talking about socializing on social media, but what you are posting is more relevant and more connected with helping you to generate this additional income. You are sending out mails. We have standard templates, proposals. If you are talking to organizations, whether they are banks, insurance companies, and so on, we already have standard proposals that we have crafted. We've done all the hard work. So You don't need to, all you need to do is just get those documents, get those scripts, and then send them out to contacts that you are expecting to get onboarded. Okay, and then you just sit, relax. You've done all the work now, and then you watch your wallet and your bank account grow. Those are contact details on the screen. Dellyman's office, operational office, is at 78B. Sorry, that should have been 78B, not 7B. 78B CMD Road by GPS School. Is near Magodo Brooks Estate. And our phone number is shown. We have two contact persons, Mr. Bo Emmanuel and then Mr. Rokibo Kosi. So you'll be able to reach them directly after this webinar for any further details. So thank you so very much. In the course of this question, I will try to figure out that live demo and then bring it back again before we wrap up. But in the meantime, we're ready to take questions. Rakib, are you and Obu Emmanuel, are you guys ready with the questions? Okay, let me read the ones I can see. Somebody said, I'm interested in Anchor Partnership in Ibadan. Okay, so use those contacts and try to reach us. You can send us an email at info@dellyman.com. Okay, just send your details. Ambrose said, please, can we get this webinar to watch again? Yes, Rakib has already answered that. You'll get the presentation. It will automatically be emailed to you anyway, because you signed up for the webinar. Somebody said, hello, sir, I will need a reply of this webinar, and how can one sign up? Okay, this is Obot. You left your email address. We're supposed to show you how to sign up as a customer and how to convert to an affiliate. But this email address will be used to reach out to you, so that shouldn't be a problem. Who else again do I have? What's the difference between Anchor Partner and affiliate? Okay, that's Musa Idris. So the Anchor Partner is the partner who will onboard logistic companies on our platform. Okay, so within their territory, so let's say your territory is Ikorodu and you want to be an Anchor Partner. What it means is that you will look for logistic companies that are within Ikorodu and then bring them to sign up and be active on Dellyman, where they start getting jobs. Because you are the one that onboarded them as an Anchor Partner, every job that they do, you will get 1.5% commission of that job, okay? Every time they execute an order. You are not the one executing it. It's just because you are the one that onboarded them. So that's number one. Number two, you may be in Ikorodu, but know a partner in VI that is not on Dellyman platform. You will still be able to onboard that partner, okay? Because you're an Anchor Partner, we don't limit you to that territory. That partner, once it comes on board through you, anytime that partner executes an order, you get a commission. So that's the way Anchor Partners work. So you're onboarding logistic companies. But for affiliates are onboarding those who will use the delivery service. Okay, in other words, they are customers or merchants who send goods. Okay, so they are not logistic companies, they're actually merchants, they are customers. So the affiliate will onboard those customers or merchants, and anytime those customers execute any order or book any delivery, the affiliate gets 3% commission of that deal. So that's the difference between the two. Oluwayemisi Mba Oji, what's the company doing to get the booking platform work perfectly? I always have issues anytime I'm making a booking. Okay, so this is a good feedback. We always like to get feedback on usage of the platform, okay? And we try to improve it from time to time. So I don't know if this is on the app, on the mobile app, or on the web. So what we've done is customers booking can use both the mobile app or the web. And you can use them interchangeably. Your account works on both. So depending on which one you have issues with, please instantly just send an email to info@dellyman.com anytime you have issues. But again, we are working to improve the platform and to improve the customer experience as well. That point is taken, and somebody is going to reach out to you to also further understand the specific issues you are having. So somebody still says, Evelyn said, I joined the webinar late. What's the difference between anchor, partnership, and affiliate? I think I just explained that. Can one be both anchor, partner, and affiliate? The answer is yes. Again, from Evelyn. You can be an anchor partner if you want to onboard logistic company, but you have to also be a logistic company yourself. Okay, you have to be a logistic company operating logistic services. And if you want to know more details about anchor partnership, we did a webinar. We can share the detail with you after now. Again, send an email to info@dellyman.com. Oshinowo Olajumoke, thank you for your message. Please bring back our pay on delivery and pay at pickup feature. Yes, it's not taken away permanently, and we had no reason to do that. That feature, in fact, differentiates us from some other providers, because we understand that sometimes you are sending a package and your customer that is supposed to, receive the package are the ones supposed to pay. And that's why we give that option for pay at pickup and pay at delivery. We are having issues reconciling riders' accounts who collect money on the field. I believe that exercise will be completed soon. And once we do that, we certainly will bring back the pay on delivery and pay at pickup. Okay, Yemisi said the challenges you have is on the mobile platform. Yes, I suspected that, and we are making some major improvements to the mobile app. So once that is completed, you shouldn't be having this issue. Please send your questions, let them come so that we can answer them. Otherwise, I will make one more attempt for 2-3 minutes just to show you this affiliate stuff. You can actually sign up on your own. Let me give it a try one more time and see whether I can pull it out. Okay, so I can't get it. I can't get to share that. So what I'm going to do is, we have your details. I'll do a short video. I think we even have a short video, which we are going to send and give you access to just download it from a Google Drive. And I think we'll be able to do that before Monday, or latest before noon on Monday. So apologies for that. It's going to be a very short video, not more than 3-5 minutes video. Let me see. How do I maintain my brand? Okay, let me go back. LUIMC said, is the commission based on daily delivery only or monthly for those who are interested in being an affiliate? No, the commission is on every delivery, every single delivery. So the system, once a package is delivered, the system will track and then book the commission and add it to your wallet. And then once the wallet grows to a certain amount, then we do a transfer of that money to your designated bank account. How do I maintain my brand as a logistic company? Ugoma Ugochukwu, if I become an anchor and affiliate partner. Okay, if you become an affiliate partner, you don't need to change anything about your brand. If you become an affiliate partner, so if you become an anchor partner, there are two things. It's either you have NIPOS license, in which case you keep your brand. But if you don't have NIPOS license and you're using our brand, it will be difficult for NIPOS to see you on the road and just assume that you are part of Dellyman. So as of today, it might change tomorrow. As of today, they are looking at our brand and exempting our riders on the field, okay, from harassment for NIPOS license. So we will engage with them. Maybe there will be something that we will get and be able to share with our anchor partners, okay, or even our logistic partners for that matter, so that when you move around and if anybody tries to stop you, it is that document or that secret code or whatever that will be presented and you'll be allowed to go. But right now, there's nothing that will let them identify whether you are part of Dellyman, except they see your assets branded in Dellyman. Okay. On to that questions. I do not own a logistic company, but have friends who do. Does it mean I cannot become an anchor partner? Okay, so there are other conditions for being an anchor partner, which may not require necessarily require owning an asset. So I will suggest you send an email to info@dellyman.com so that the partnership team can share the criteria for partnership. There's even a form, for anchor partnership. There's even a form that anchor partners are completing now. And in that form, you will be able to answer some questions. Okay, and once you meet those criteria, you will then be able to, qualify. Once you qualify, then I think it will be to come assess your location and actually do a visit to see whether those requirements for anchor partnership have been met. I have my NIPOS license, so I can still maintain my brand. Absolutely, Ugoman. Since you have NIPOS license, you don't need Dellyman brand to become an anchor partner. Okay, are the logistic company free to do other delivery apart from those from Dellyman? So if you are on the platform, and you get a job that is booked, you must execute that job. Otherwise, if that job fails, because you've gone to do some of your other kind of jobs or some of your other jobs, then that puts our credibility at stake. And that means that you are not ready to do Dellyman jobs. So what some partners have done is to leave bikes that they know that, okay, they don't have to worry about, and they leave them permanently working on Dellyman platform. So again, it's just to make sure that if your riders app is on and a customer books you on our platform, you cannot say, oh, sorry, Dellyman, I already have something else I want to go and do. If you are not available, then your rider should not turn off their app. That's the way it works. Okay. So I guess are the logistic company free to do? I think I've answered that question. Maybe one more question, and then we just draw the curtain for the day. Sorry, my co-presenters are not able to jump in and speak to us, but I know they are following our conversation. So they will pick it up from the replay and be able to get back to you. But don't forget to send us email at info@dellyman.com for any further questions and clarifications. All right, so thank you so very much. Like I said, this is about positioning to take a share of the logistics market. And we already have opportunities that will excite you as a partner, as an anchor partner, and affiliates. Obviously, we need to bring merchants on board, and because of the benefit to the entire ecosystem on Dellyman, and also the possibility of reaching any of those financial goals that I just shared. All right, so thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and then let's start to engage again from Monday. Thank you. Does Dellyman want to employ riders? Oh, okay. We're looking for riders as well. So at the moment, we can't hire riders for you because we also need riders. But we're starting, I don't know how soon. We're trying to help the industry solve the problem of good riders. So we're working on a Riders Institute, which will be like an employment bureau for riders, and where you can check the credibility of riders and make sure that you are hiring good riders. So it will be like a jobber man, but for the logistic industry. So we're still working on that. It's still early days. So yeah, that's the answer. We don't employ riders for partners at the moment. All right, thank you so very much. The words are very encouraging. We are all in this together, and I think together we can win. And I look forward to everything that will make our investments in this industry and our readiness to seize the opportunity, because the market space, the landscape is going to change. More operators are going to come into the market, even from outside the country. And we that were on ground, we have to move very quickly. And Dellyman is willing to lead. Dellyman is willing to do all it takes. It will take for us to work with you guys, and then together we can just position and take a good share of the market. Thank you so very much, and good night.